Welcome to Be Me with Shari Ware, the podcast where each day is a step towards a better you and where we focus on progress, not perfection. Join me as we embark on a journey of self-improvement and wellness, focusing on being just a little better than we were yesterday. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the BMEP podcast. I am your host, Shari Ware, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the real reason you self-sabotage and how to overcome it. So I like to say that your brain is like an overprotective parent. Now, I know if we're parents, we've probably all been there at some point in time. I know it's something that I've definitely struggled with, trying not to be an overprotective parent, but sometimes it's just really difficult. So our brain has one job, and its one job is to keep us safe and protected. And it will do whatever it thinks that it has to do to achieve that end. Even though sometimes it may not be what we consciously want to do, that's where self-sabotage comes in. Our subconscious brain or our unconscious brain will cause us to self-sabotage if what we are trying to do is something that it believes will actually harm us. So this comes into play again when you are trying to achieve a goal in your life, when you're trying to do something in your life, when you're trying to change something in your life, and consciously you really want to make the change, but for whatever reason, you're just not able to do what you know that you need to do. You're not able to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You're not able to do the thing, whatever it is. If something is stopping you from doing what you consciously want to do, then and you're actually doing the opposite, then this is probably playing out in your life. So, what can you do about it? Well, as we've spoken about in the previous 3 episodes of this series, Why You Do What You Do, this is part 4 and the 4th concept in the series. So I'll remind you that the first episode was on the 6 human needs that are behind all of our behaviours and our habits. The second one was on your reasons why to or why not to do something, and it could be that your why not to's are outweighing your reasons why you do want to do something consciously. The previous episode was on the knights, the king and queen of the castle being your conscious brain, and your knights being your unconscious brain, and not doing what you want them to do. And so all of those things are self-sabotage when they come into play, when your needs are not, when your needs are being met by a behaviour, even if it's dysfunctional in your life, even if it's something that doesn't serve you. If your needs are being met, then you will self-sabotage and keep indulging in that behaviour or that habit until such time as you meet the needs in another way, in a better way, at the same level or at a higher level. With your why to's and your why not to's, if your why not to's, if your why not to do something, if all of those reasons outweigh your reasons why you want to, then again, you will self-sabotage and you will not be able to do the things that you consciously want to do to achieve the goal. And again, with the king and queen of the castle and your knights, if your knights don't want to do what you want them to do, then they can perform a coup and they will self-sabotage you, and you will not be able to do what you want to do no matter how hard you try. So self-sabotage is this sneaky little thing that is completely human. There's nothing wrong with you. It is completely normal that your brain does this because it is like an overprotective parent, and it will do whatever it has to do to keep you safe and protected, and it doesn't always get it right. Just as a normal human parent, we make decisions, we do things, and we don't always get it right. Well, our brain is exactly the same. So there is a reason why you do every single thing that you do. There is a reason why you self-sabotage. It is completely normal. It is completely human. And it just means that you really need to get your subconscious on board. You really need to be having conversation with your subconscious mind and explaining to your subconscious mind that, okay, thank you. Having conversations such as, thank you, subconscious mind, I'm really grateful that I know that you're just trying to protect me. I know that you're just trying to keep me safe. I'm really grateful for that. I love you for that, but I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to be eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. I'm not going to be trampled on by a woolly mammoth. If I do this thing, I'm going to be okay. I know you think that it's dangerous and it's unsafe because it's out of our comfort zone and it's something different we haven't done before, but I am going to be okay. I'm not going to die. So awareness is always the first step. Just being aware of this is already opened up the conversation with the subconscious mind, and just having that conversation. Once you're aware of things, then it makes it so much easier to push out of that comfort zone because you are aware of what's going on and you know that you just need to keep pushing, and that eventually your subconscious mind will get on board and actually your nights will start to work for you again, and be loyal again, and actually do what they're told and what you consciously want them to do. But sometimes it can be a process. So be kind to yourself along the way and understand that, and I'm going to say it again, I know I sound like a broken record, but there is a reason why you do every single thing that you do as a human being, whether it's something that serves you or not. Okay, so with this series, as always, again, I'll say that this is part 4 of the Why Do You Do What You Do series. There is also a BMEP edition number 6 covers this, and I don't script. I'll say again, I don't script my podcast episodes. I just talk off the cuff because I know that whatever is supposed to come out will come out, but it is always going to be different. You'll get different things out of the podcast than you will get out of the words that I write about the topic. And also in the Be Me Bites edition, I always put extra resources for you. So I definitely highly recommend you check that out. And I'll always put the links to all of the editions in the show notes for you to make it easy for you to find them. You don't have to go looking very far. And as always, as an ethical bribe for you, if you subscribe to Be Me Bites, you get a choice of a free online copy of any one of my books. When you subscribe, you get an email that tells you how to claim your copy of that free book. So I will see you in the next episode, and until the next episode, keep taking one step at a time. See ya. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Remember to check out the show notes, and if you have any comments, feedback or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. If you've received value from this podcast, make sure to subscribe, and I'd love you to rate and review the show. Have a fabulous day.